we feeling?
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, YouTube? Quick video today. This is footage from back in October, but I wanted to do a voiceover just talking about how I got sick last week. Now, before you feel bad for me, the sickness was my fault. I went about 2-3 months getting, I'd say, 6 or less hours of sleep. Sometimes it was because it was a weekday and I felt like I had to stay up late to work harder. Other times it was a weekend and quite frankly, I was staying out too late, trying to have the best of both worlds, grinding in the morning and then also trying to be a social butterfly at night. End of the day, fitness, as we all know, it extends well beyond what you do in the gym and well beyond what you do in the kitchen. So I thought I was Mr. Fit Guy just because I ate well and I worked out extremely hard. But if you're not getting sleep, none of that matters because like any other human, my body eventually says, screw you, we're shutting down. So good news, feeling a lot better now. I basically slept 9 to 10 hours for the next 2 days in a row, and that recovered it just like that. But going forward, I learned that lesson for the second time, won't learn it a third time. Strict bedtime, so now going to bed 9:30 to 10 p.m. every single weekday. That way I can wake up at 6 a.m. fully charged, ready to take on the world. But again, wanted to learn that lesson one time. Anyway, quick video, but now switching to a Q&A that I decided to do for my 25th birthday. Hope you enjoy, and I promise there are more videos on the way. All right, so I am 25 years old today. Officially an old head, you know what I'm saying? Officially got a little couple years on me, not gonna lie. But I figured I'd answer a few birthday questions. All right, first question, what was my favorite part of the Kobe year, aka 24? I'd say best part was starting my business. Finally starting. I had been thinking about it for a long time, and last year I finally took that first step. It was terrifying. Took the first step, and I'm so happy that we did. Biggest regret of the Kobe year, I would say waiting too long to ask for help when it comes to running my business. So I recently hired a business coach, CJ Finley, and I'll put his profile right here. Awesome guy. We've been working together to just improve my business overall. But if I started the business back in 2018, March, I could have easily looked for a coach a lot earlier, as well as I could have done a better job just asking for feedback from customers a lot earlier in the process. But you live and you learn. All right, so biggest quality for me to improve coming into this year, I would say I started working on it towards the back half of this year. It's just, I just want to be a little bit more, I guess, selfless, if that makes sense. So a bit less focused on like me and my wants and needs, a bit more focused on the greater good across friends, family, strangers, whatever it is, you name it. That's probably the biggest goal. I think I've made some pretty good strides in the past like 3 or 4 months on that front, but in my opinion, we still have a little bit of ways to go. So, I mean, 25-year-old male, I'm sure it's not a very uncommon area to improve, but that's where it's at right now. Biggest difference between 25 and 21, I would say back then I was very, and I hate to admit it, but I was very focused on external opinion and external validation. So socially, you know, if it was my birthday, I had to have a party. I had to have a lot of people there. Didn't matter if I was close to them or not. I just needed to have a bunch of people like there, if that made sense. You know, career-wise, I would ask myself, okay, like, you know, what's the right career path that, you know, is gonna make my mom happy, make my friends think that it's the right choice, make professors think that it's, you know, a successful choice, whatever it might be. So things like that versus now, I'm a lot more kind of like internally driven, if that makes sense. So for example, like with my birthday tonight, I just want to be around my close friends, get a dinner. I want to be around the people that are closest to me. When it comes to like my career, like I want to be full-time pursuing this business, and I don't care if that's not the safest option. I don't care if my mom, love you mom, but I don't care if my mom doesn't maybe want me to pursue that full-time. I don't care if, you know, friends think I'm crazy. It's what I want to do. It's what's true to me.
and so that's what we're going to chase after. But the point is, now I'm doing a much better job of doing things and being around people that make me happy, as opposed to doing what I guess makes sense the most to the outside world. If I could say one thing to my 21-year-old self, I would say, hey man, when you get a job, you're going to be working 8, 9, 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. That equals most of your life. So I would say when it comes to recruiting for jobs, looking for jobs, I would say, hey, youngin', don't worry so much about what career path makes the most sense for everyone else. Try to instead ask yourself, what is a career path that makes the most sense for yourself, if that makes sense. I like stuttered my words just here. The point is, I would ask myself, obviously we want to pay the bills, but I would ask myself, like, what's your long-term goal in life? What do you enjoy to do? What do you not enjoy to do? And kind of go from there, as opposed to saying, oh, like, this career path is what everyone recommends it, therefore I'm going to do that. No, I would say back up a second. Ask yourself, what do you want makes the most sense for you? Because again, the job is going to be a lot of your time, a lot of your life. So that's what I would say. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you gained some value from that Pinlay Road demonstration. As for the rest of today, I'm gonna hit a coffee shop. I've got 2 online clients starting on Monday, so before I can get really to the birthday festivities, I want to really just iron out their program, and then that way I don't have to think about it tonight, and I can just fully enjoy the night. Gonna get dinner with some friends, gonna go out, and we'll see where the night takes us. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.